Krakatoa party people, what is good? Is your boy the Salty One coming at you live on a Friday night? Because fuck it, we don't obey any rules. Sometimes things just need to happen a little differently, and this weekend, this is apparently the thing that has to happen different. So the Pokemon Emerald run continues. We beat Roxanne. We beat her stupid little rocky ass. Today we go for Brawly. They're sinking cities with a giant worm. Thank you. Hopefully we don't actually get put in that much of a predicament this time. Let's go ahead and peep the team. I did say we would be rounding out the levels a bit. We did, in fact, do that. So we got Lady Ham, the Meryl. We love her. She's a lovely little lady. Chocobo, the Tailo, going to be a game changer. Seamus, my Puchiana, who's going to be fine this entire time. Sauron, the Grovyle. Always got to have a Lord of the Rings reference. And Gara, my little rat boy Zigzagoon. Scorpion, the Nincada.
The only one that evolved was Sarah.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
We did get a Quick Claw, so Seamus is holding that now. That's cool. Let's get into this. Let's lead with Sauron. When we last left off, we saw that the Devon researcher guy came running by, and he hauled ass up north. So we're gonna go see what that was all about, and let's beat his frickin' face in. Oh, here he is. No, we're not beating your face in. We're going to help you. Is what we're doing. I also need to get cut somewhere out here. I don't quite remember.
I'm also
where,
like
that happens.
Pretty sure you're about to run into a rival match.
I believe you are correct. When we try to leave Rustboro, I'm pretty sure that goes down.
Yeah, so just like be prepared for that.
I think I'm pretty ready, cause
this isn't a new area, right? Like you've already caught here, right?
Yeah, I did. This is where I got Nincada from.
Nincada?
Nincada. What'd you call me? Yeah, this is where I got.
Oh right. Hold on. Sorry. Let me get back into character.
Oh, that's right. My rival slash traveling companion is here again.
Hey. How'd your gym battle go?
It was good. I beat her ass.
I don't care.
Oh, okay. I thought you were here to cheer me on and be my pal.
No. Update on the Lati chase.
Yes, that's what you were doing. You were off to chase the Lotties. Latias and Os. I don't know when they actually get turned loose.
They're, they fly.
Are they out and about right now, you think?
Probably should have looked up in the sky, but...
You're busy checking the grass. Okay, this would be a new area. Rustorf Tunnel.
Okay.
There's only one Pokemon that spawns in here.
Okay.
And here's our chance. Dun, da, 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 da. Level 6. I feel like I'm just gonna kill him if I keep going. Oh, let's go, just like that.
Alright. Oh, did you, name...
No, the name...
You haven't gotten that yet, right?
No, the name Raiders, I think, in Slateport. Nickname to
Dosinto?
Whisper. Well, last time we named it... Ah! So this time we'll name it... Ooh!
Oh. You mean ooh-ah-ah-ah?
Ooh-ah. Alright, probably not going to be a main team contender, but we'll see. We'll see how things shake out. I'm pretty excited for Tailo, I'm not going to lie. I think that's going to be a good addition. It's going to... Oh, hey, we got one. It's going to make Brawly probably a lot more reasonable. Down, 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 down. Team Aqua Grunt, let's get it.
After this match, can you just go back to your Mon for a sec? Because I realized I didn't write it down your team.
The Session 2 start-off team?
Yeah. I know you named it off, I just forgot.
As long as we got Grovyle, we're in good shape.
Yeah. I know you got Sauron up front, so that's. Oh.
Oh, what? Mr. Briny? What the hell's his name? Pico! Yes, I am the salty one. Well, it's nice to meet you. I can't go this way yet, right? There's rocks in the way? Yeah, okay. Oops. Get my fucking mouse cursor off the screen. Oh, whoa.
That has not been the first time that you've failed that.
What? Leaving my mouse on the screen?
Genuine.
Yeah,
there have been genuine
hours will go by.
4-hour-long sessions where your mouse.
And I just never notice. Yeah. I think my buddy Sean used to call that out on me all the time. Get the fucking mouse out the screen. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Wow, you crushed that one.
Yeah, we need to get cut. I think now I can get it, and we can go see what those jerks up top are doing.
Remember that thing I immediately requested you? That you
Oh, yes, that I immediately forgot about. So we beat Split Fiction.
We did.
I thought it was great.
And I knew we were going into the final fight where we left off last time.
Listen. You were right and I was wrong. Okay. Anyway.
It just didn't make any sense. There'd be no reason to. I mean,
Sauron,
to be fair,
Grovile.
it was a good position.
Chocobo, Latello, Seamus the Pucciano, Lady Ham the Merrill, Gara the Zigzagoon, and lastly Scorpion the Ninkado.
Great. And then you've got a couple in the box. You've got
we got the bugs in the box, and
Glaurung and Docinto,
yes,
who is still technically not named.
They are both about to be ready to enter their final form too.
Wow. Oh, you leveled up everybody. Or you
well, I didn't. I made it a point not to level up the bugs to the point that they evolved because
that
that feels like a critical thing to miss.
And they evolve much faster.
They evolve dumb fast, yeah. So they're both level 9, I think. Oh, hey buddy, I found your shit. What Pokemon game do you think you've played through the most amount of times?
This one.
Yeah, I think so too. Which is why it's so embarrassing that this is the one I lost early. I think the experience share is up in here somewhere too. So did you get your new card? Like, do you have it physically? Like,
no, it's I'm letting it sit in limbo until it's paid off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because there was still some work that needed to be done on it prior to me picking it up. You know, like to swap the tires. There was one of the
So are you paying for that additionally, or is that was?
No, that's
kind of like that should have been done already in theory.
Right, because and then it needs to get its official inspection. Stuff,
yeah,
so
inspection,
like
registration,
whatever,
all that jazz.
Yeah. Swap the license plates and stuff. So I'm just kind of living on the edge until then.
I'm on the edge of glory. And I'm hanging on a butthole with you.
Alright.
Yes, the Pokénav. This is where I get the map. Bro, so we went to, what was it called? The Rustic Kitchen, some shit like that near us. And that's where we went for dinner. It was like a...
Sure.
I don't know if I call it. It was kind of like it had a variety of food. I don't even know if I would call it quite an Italian joint, but it was close to that. I had some salmon. She had a steak, and I see out of the corner of the room a guy walking with a fucking birthday cake, like a big ass birthday cake with candles and shit on it, and I'm like, no fucking way.
Please don't.
I'm
Not
like,
again.
you couldn't have done that here. Like I was
We're
with her.
past this.
After
Past
like
this.
by the time she got home from work, I've been with her all day since then. So I'm like, you couldn't have done that. And she's like, I don't know. I'm like, no way. So he walks off. I'm like, okay, we're good. And I was like, yeah, I knew that wasn't a thing. And then fucking couple minutes go by, and all of a sudden he's right behind us, lighting the candles on it. And I start bugging out. I'm like, no way. I'm like, when the fuck could you have pulled that off? She starts pulling out her phone, going to record, and I was like, what? And then he walks into the room next to us, and I was like, wow. I would have been dumbfounded. I don't know how she could have pulled it off.
I
but
was like, I
it
thought
turns
you
out
were
I'm just
past
traumatized.
this.
Yeah.
I thought this was past.
I'm permanently
this.
traumatized from her, I think, is what it is. I'll never be over
That's
it.
what I mean. Like, how many times can it go before it's like, that was a 2022
It's been
thing.
years, bro.
Like,
it's been
you know?
years since she got me, and I'm still petrified.
I think
Anytime I
right,
see
22
somebody
or
out with a
23,
cake.
something around there.
Yeah, probably.
I feel like it was a 2022 thing.
All right. Hey, don't one of you guys have cut? Who's got cut? Somebody give me cut. There's fireworks going off outside. What's
Outside your
hard? I'll show you
home?
something hard. But yeah, I mean, they're not inside my home.
No, I mean like physical, like for real, or like
no,
in the
they're
game.
real. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is this a daycare?
Yeah, it looks like it. He's having the kids, the Pokemon, do all the work.
Interesting.
Yeah, I got a funny word for you.
Interesting that he's got one of each of the starters. A Pikachu.
And a Skitty. Ash, is that you?
Yes. But like, still like.
Sorry, she
Starters are like
didn't laugh at the word poop.
considerably rare.
Yeah, I mean, you would think, right? Just considering there's only 2 of them that get used in this game.
But I just mean in general, like people don't realize that like, because everybody has a starter when you're playing the game, but you don't realize like in the actual world itself, like starters are rare.
Yeah, you don't see them. Even, you know, I guess few and far between. Sometimes you'll fight a trainer that has one.
That's what I mean, but it's rare.
Yeah, super.
Like you're not gonna find them in the wild that often.
Never, I
Except,
think.
like, post-game.
Pikachu's the only one you can find like regularly.
Well, there. I mean, there.
the rest of them
Obviously
you have to
others
do
just,
some
like,
weirdo shit to get them usually. Like you
Ah,
won't
yeah,
just
that's
find
fair.
a wild Charmander. All right, who's gonna learn
Are
cut?
you
Scorpion
sure?
feels like it. I'm pretty sure.
Well, you're definitely gonna be able to find them in ZA. So Because Mega Evolution's coming back. Anything that
Is
had a Mega
ZA
Evolution most-
future or past again?
It's present.
Present.
Yeah. So I guess closer to future than to past.
Fair enough.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, because
It's
I mean,
like-
when you think past, you're not
it's-
thinking
Yeah,
2 years
it's
ago.
It's after X and Y, right? It's called ZA, so like, you know.
Yeah, we know we still haven't. We've yet to encounter a shiny in our Nuzlocke runs.
That's not true.
I think it is.
No, you definitely have had at least a shiny appearance. Because I distinctly remember you having a shiny at some point. I just don't remember what it was.
I don't think that's accurate.
I do.
No, I
I
don't think so.
distinctly remember you having a shiny
I think
in
you're
Gen
right.
2. It was definitely Gen 2 you had a shiny, and I'm not talking Red Gyarados. I'm talking like you grabbed a shiny. It was Diesel, wasn't it?
I don't think so. What even was Diesel?
It was a Bellsprout.
Bellsprout. Did I have a shiny Bellsprout? No way.
You definitely had a shiny in Gen 2. I'm not about to go through 16 hours of gameplay to watch, but I'm like 95% sure you caught a shiny in Johto.
Well, I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree.
The thing is, like, I can't even go onto like the spreadsheet and like look at it because I wouldn't have marked that.
Yeah, that wasn't a thing
I mean?
that was being recorded. So yeah. All right. Is this our first double battle? No. We fought those twins on the bridge.
Right.
I would like a Kabutops.
I said Boonta, but okay.
We haven't used any of the fossil Pokemon yet. I don't
Fossils? Yeah, I don't believe so. In fact, let me check real quick.
Because, so, in the scope of the rules, I find the fossil somewhere.
You can get it, yeah.
Yeah, but would it count as the thing from that route? Or would it count as
no, because you're not catching. Yeah.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
So it would count as the thing from the town where the fossil gets resurrected. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that.
That's what I would probably.
It would count where the resurrection happens, because
Yeah.
you don't have the Pokemon yet.
Because your Pokédex
It's the same thing
would
with an
say...
egg. It's the same thing with an egg.
Yeah.
If an egg hatches on a route that you haven't caught something on yet, that counts as your route. But if you hatch an egg in a town, it counts as that town. It doesn't count as...
I don't think I've used any egg Pokemon.
You
It was
have?
did I use the Togepi
Um,
in Johto?
you had to...
I think that egg went right into the fucking box.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it on the list, so maybe not. But
And
weren't
this-
you, like, trying to hatch eggs in the fucking town at one point?
Was there another egg? I can only remember the Togepi.
So this is why you can't take 3 years off.
Yeah, you're right. Well, listen. I was depressed.
Did you have... was if an egg?
And
I mean,
if
technically.
became when? What the hell was that even about?
I don't know. Oh, right, because you named him if you needed him. And then
Yeah.
Diesel died, and you were like, if became when?
And suddenly I need him.
Yeah, because of Whitney.
Fucking Whitney. Whitney's a problem, dude.
Yeah, because I'm looking at everything
Rather
else,
not
and I'm
that.
like, I don't. I feel like I remember you hatching an egg and be like, wow, interesting.
Well, we'll have to try again here. I don't know. I don't remember if this daycare gives you an egg when you first meet them.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I feel like it might have been it. I don't remember. God, I should have just recapped everything. Should have just went back and watched it
We need
all.
a full story recap.
Yeah.
I'll have to make some like a dramatic retelling at some point.
I already got you
all-
covered
all
on
the
that. I've
signature
already
battles.
started
You
I've
started
already
a script?
a script. Yes. But I don't want to like work on it until like the series is set.
If
You know. You know when?
there just might be a bunch of losses.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be really emotional, but it's gonna cut. It's gonna cut down this series from 700 hours
That's
to maybe
true.
like 4.
That's true. That is a good point. Some sessions, some games will end early. Cynthia's a problem. I'm nervous to try that one again. Speaking of,
Well,
things that
luckily,
make
she's
us
only a
nervous.
problem in Brilliant and Shining.
I don't think so. Even in the original Diamond and Pearl, she's
Well,
crazy.
I mean, there was like
It's
a whole
the
thing
fucking
about
Garchomp.
when the
Her Garchomp is a team wiper.
Yeah, I understand that, but what I'm saying is like that was a big deal in like the world when the remakes came out. They were like, Cynthia's like incredibly harder now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of incredibly harder, you're handsome.
Oh, you're in a fight, huh?
And, I was gonna ask your thoughts on the new Switch.
Excited.
It's
kind
like
of upset that
$500,
they've just
and it feels like it's,
Well, here's the thing. Here's the
feels
thing.
like
No,
it could just be a
450.
Switch, like
Hold on.
V2.
450. 500 with Mario Kart.
yeah.
Games are $80, so
That's
you're saving
wild.
$30 on the game. 80 digital, 90 physical.
That's extra. It's fucking Mario Kart, bro. What?
And the pre-order, well, clearly you didn't watch it then, because that's Mario Kart World. No, I'm just kidding. No, it is ridiculous. But here's the deal that matters. The pre-order was postponed because they didn't account for tariffs yet, which means it's not $500.
So it's gonna be more.
It's probably gonna be closer to $600.
Wow. But like, I guess 30% is a big number. What did Japan end up getting hit with? 20?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I didn't super look into it.
Are you fighting May right now?
Yeah, beating her ass actually.
Okay.
Same squad, no adjustments there.
Yeah, same squad. Nothing. No one switched orders or anything.
By the way, Mr. Briny, I think it's Briny or Brinny?
I don't know.
And he ran by her on his way to the dock. He's got a dock of sorts, right? Da 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 dum 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 dum. I was playing this stupid zombie city builder game through Swagbucks, trying to make some moolahs, and
Sure.
I was fucking doing good on the goals. I was like, I got 45 off the game so far, and I was close to getting the next fucking $40 goal, and then my phone broke, and it shafted me out of like 3 days of gameplay. So I'm probably not gonna make it now. I'm pissed. It would have been another $40. About to pay my Amazon bill.
Hey man, congratulations on that rival fight. By the way.
Yeah, that one was cake. She only had a low tad and Torchic still. She didn't get to Combuskin yet. And low tad.
So hey man, your death box is still technically 0 unless you want to count what you had from your first run.
I feel like they would probably count, huh?
Do you want them to count?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, then your dead box is 10.
More Pokemon than I have. She just gave me a Miracle Seed. That boosts grass moves, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yes. Nice. Sauron. Oh, Sauron's gonna be sick when he's a fucking You say Skeptile or Sceptile?
Sceptile is what I normally say.
You pronounce the
A
cuss?
C, it's a C, not a K. So I say Sceptile.
Like a scepter?
Like a scepter, yeah.
But not like skeptical, which is a K, right?
Right.
I go back and forth sometimes.
Yeah, we know.
Listen, sometimes you just need.
That's why you have a girlfriend and a boyfriend, right?
Heyo. I didn't know you knew about Kevin.
I was talking about me, but who the fuck is Kevin?
Oh crap! Sorry. Oh god. I've been outed. Spoiler alert.
The correct term is ousted.
Ooh, trap. Did I go this way already? Oh, I guess I did. Oh, I should have asked at the flower shop if they had more berries. Alright, here comes this dumb shit. There we go. Just sit there and mash A until he gets to me. Excuse me, sir. Can you take me sailing, please? Yes, I would like to go to Dewford, please. Bum, 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 bum. I guess really the only things between Oh, hey, Dad.
What?
My dad's calling me. He paused the whole boat.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, I am doing fine, thank you. Go ahead and get you registered. So yeah, the only thing before the next gym fight is really the one cave here, so we we'll probably get through Cycling Road tonight too. Then.
Okay.
We'll probably do the gym, Cycling Road, Wally fight,
So you have 2 fights, then you have the 3rd rival fight, and then Wally.
Oh, that's right, the rival fight. Yeah.
So you do 4 fights today.
Yeah, I guess so. And then session 3.
Well, we'll see how you do against Brawley.
Session 3, maybe we'll start off with.
Brawley killed
Watson.
4 last time.
He
so
did,
we'll
but he did. We're much more prepared this time. Yeah. Significantly. I'm pretty sure if I try to absorb, I get hurt from Tentacle. Is that right? Not very effective Fury Cutter, but let's keep going. Let's see how strong it can get. Stop trying to confuse me. Sauron cannot be confused. In fact, he definitely can, because that's how how he was defeated, more or less.
Yeah, about that.
Rings of Power Season 3, hype. You see, we're
When?
getting Robert
27,
Aramayo.
you mean? No, I didn't.
Not,
Why, they've been
well,
actually announced.
sorry, I don't know why I just said that. I literally just said Elrond. Who did I meant to say? I meant Jamie Campbell Bower, from Stranger Things. Yeah.
Yes, I actually did see that sort, but he's always like getting cast into things and then it being either canceled or him leaving.
Oh yeah.
So, like, he was the original Game of Thrones spinoff that was before House of the Dragon, years and years before that. He was in that, and that got canceled. He was originally the character. He originally played Will in Game of Thrones, and then he left when the reshoots happened.
Will?
You know,
Who's
obviously, the very first guy that dies in the first season.
Oh. The one that gets his head chopped
I mean, he's not
off?
the first guy that dies, but the one that
The one that Ned catches.
the Night's Watch guy that then runs south, and then they cut it. Yeah, the one that they cut his head off.
I have anything
Ned
good against
does,
poison.
not the White Walker,
Yeah, I got you. I know what you're talking about.
because the other guy does get decapitated.
I don't have anything super effective against poison yet.
Spoilers from an episode that dropped in 2011, but alright.
Wow, that was 2011.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've asked you this a bunch of times. When did you start watching Game of Thrones?
Season 3.
It was season 3. Was it after the Red Wedding?
The season 3 premiere.
Oh, okay.
Like, I was just like down in the living room one day, and it was like late at night, and they were doing a marathon before the 3rd season was starting. I was like, you know what? People have been talking about this. Let's watch this.
So you already knew about it. You already knew of its existence.
And I sat through the first 2 seasons overnight and just watched the whole thing through. I was just like, this is the best show I've ever seen. And then season 3 was that night. So.
Wow. So did you already know that the Red Wedding was coming?
No.
Okay. Nice.
No. I didn't know anything through Game of Thrones was one of the shows where I truly didn't know anything about it as I watched it. Spinoff? House of the Dragon? I do, but that's because I didn't know they were going to do House of the Dragon.
So you dug into all the lore and then, oh,
yeah.
Surprise. Yeah.
And I didn't start digging into the lore until after season 5.
Okay.
Because
which is where the books end.
Obviously, that's where the books end, yeah.
Alright, we have Flash now. Maybe Ninkata? Yes. We're not going to waste another Sauron move, but we can abuse Scorpion a little bit. Well, it does the same thing as Sand Attack. Oh, I actually have to beat Brawley before we can really get through this cave, I think. Probably. Oh, well, alright. Granite Cave, first Pokemons. It is a Makuhita! That's new.
Correct.
Oh, that was almost unfortunate.
I feel like that did happen to you last time, though, is that you tried to
Killed
catch a
something.
Makuhita and killed it. A Makuhita might be clutch later.
Yeah, I could actually. He could be a Magneton solver. Makuhita. Well, he's a big fat wrestler.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were gonna go that direction. That's why I was gonna suggest.
Did I do it already?
No,
I didn't, right? Okay.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Wait a minute. Let me just double check. 'Cause I don't think
I might have done a
Gen
Yoko
3, right?
named after. Did I do somebody
'cause
Yoko
Makuhita's-
already named after a chatter?
You've definitely done Yoko.
Yeah, that's who it's after. So we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna name him. We're gonna go with Rikishi. I didn't use Rikishi yet.
For sure. I was just double check because Makuhita is a Gen 3, right?
Correct. I did not have
Okay.
Makuhita.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure you didn't have a.
Who would he
somebody-
replace?
Oh no. You do want to replace someone though? Is that the
I
question?
think
Is
I
that the
want
question?
Makuhita on the team. I think he's gonna be huge.
Okay.
And it's got to be Sheamus or Scorpion. The rest of them kind of have roles to play. All right, we'll back burner that for now.
Okay.
Ah, shit. Do I want Flash before we solve this cave? Maybe we'll do Brawly next. Are we ready for this? Dun 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 dun. Rather than stumbling through a fucking cave all night. Let's go try and tackle Brawly and see how we do. Dun 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 dun. Oh my god, bro! What? I've gotten attacked every like 3 steps. Oh, we're having a little stream glitching. See what this is all about. Stream disconnected a few seconds ago. Hello? Oh, we're having a big glitch, boys. Internet cut out. Came back on. Here we go. Am I back in?
You're back. You know you
There we
crashed.
go.
I was like, you know you crashed, right?
Yeah, my internet just cut out for a moment. I'm playing an offline game, so I didn't notice anything.
That's why I was.
Let's see if our
Hello?
is our stream good enough to just pop back on. Yes, we're back in. All right. Yeah, it's real windy out right here. Sometimes that knocks the internet out.
Okay.
Anyway.
I don't remember
What we
you
missed was me bitching that I fucking encountered a wild Pokemon every 3 steps.
Oh.
Hey, don't somebody around here give me a fishing rod?
Oh. I mean, yeah, obviously I've been living in this town for 2 years with your mom, but like.
No, not in Dewford Town. Nice, we got the old rod. So we
Well,
can.
I meant in this region.
Ah, yes. Let's get our Dewford Town
You said
catch.
no.
Slow that down. Let's see. Key items. Old rod. Only because I don't actually know what button when using the keyboard is select. Alright, alright. It's gotta be a Magikarp, right? I think that's the only thing. Yeah. Level 9. Will we one-shot him? Probably not Fury Cannon. Oh, nice. Barely anything, actually. Hey, Amanda was supposed to be making beverages.
You do have a Magikarp that's still alive.
I just got your you crashed, right message.
Oh.
I appreciate you.
But yes, you heard me right.
I did. It was
Corey.
It was Corey?
Grigori.
Oh,
Grigori?
Which means fish in some other language.
Yeah.
So
just so you know.
I mean, it's time for his chance.
It's gotta be, right? It's gotta be. Welcome back, Grigori.
Did he didn't make it to Gyarados, right?
No. It was a Magikarp.
So I have in my closet now. I'm just trying to clean up my closet a little bit, and I just basically took all my nerd shirts, my gaming / wrestling / shit that I just don't wear all the time, and I rolled them up and I put them all in one box basically. So when I'm doing a stream or something that calls for such a shirt, I basically just shove my hand in the fucking box and pull something out at random. So today we're rocking the Inner Circle. It's Chris Jericho's faction in AEW for a while. Now he's got the learning tree and is beefing with a 6-year-old.
Oh, sick.
I saw a clip of it on Facebook or something. Alright, let's see how Chocobo fares on his own. Nice, that's what we wanted to see. Yeah, alright, we're feeling pretty good. Can we get to Swellow before the Brawly fight? That would be pretty sick. How many trainers we got in here to foot tackle? Oh, here's a double battle. Bow, 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 bow. I am stumbling a little bit. Just a little. A little dark stumbling. Meditite.
Welcome back, Grigori.
Welcome to the jungle! We got fun and games!
Now he's only your 3rd Magikarp.
We had...
You had Azul, who died against Watson. And you had Fishy, who died against the Articuno in Gen 1.
Oh, that one made it to Gyarados.
Yes, they both made it to Gyarados. Azul was a Gyarados also.
Yep, Azul
in your fight against Watson.
And then got smoked by Magneton. Fucking Magneton.
So.
Yeah, Makahita's probably going to have to be main squad, I think.
Okay. It's just a matter of who you swap him out with.
Yeah, I'm torn. I'm torn between the two. Because, like, what... I just don't know what purpose Ninjask would fill if I stick with Ninkata. But
well, the only thing about that is that if you're trying to swap him out with one of the worms.
Yeah.
Which I guess are not worms anymore.
I don't usually run bug Pokemon that deep. Like,
yeah.
Their utility doesn't quite jive with me. But it's like, see, Seamus has the sentimental value, but the overlap between a potential Mightyana and Linoone is like a lot.
Yeah.
I would love to have a Swellow before tackling on Brawly, but I think this might be Chocobo has to earn the spot. If you can win and get through Brawly, you get to be Swellow, and you are probably main team until something tragic happens.
Yeah, that's what you offered to mine as a Wingull, and he didn't make it. So.
The same offer was pitched.
Yeah.
It did not work out in his favor. My phone says it's 52 degrees tomorrow. Feels a little chilly out right now. Only one Pokemon? You guys aren't really giving me much to work with here. That looks like probably it. All right, let's go heal up and let's fucking do this then. I'm scared.
All right. How are you running the team? You just gonna leave the team in the order it is?
Yeah, I think so. We're gonna start off with Chocobo, who should get through Meditite just fine. Oh, thanks. That's the nice part about doing the recording too, is that the stream blip won't actually look like it happened. That's so clutch that Gara has pickup. Literally, I just got an Ultra Ball. I don't even have 2 gym badges, and I got an Ultra Ball. Yeah, we're gonna run the team in the same order here. It's hopefully just gonna be Chocobo. What items do I have to use? Should I give him an orange berry? That's all I really have available to pass out. That was that. Hey, Callie. You fat bitch. Callie, you excited to be a Perugly?
Damn. Alright, let's see how this goes.
They're sinking cities with a giant worm!
Well, not this time. This time you got a spider, I think. It's a cicada, but you know.
Hey, if he even sees action, which
Yeah.
hopefully he won't. He does have 3 Pokemon. Fuck.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if it was 2 or 3. The Chop's the one I was forgetting about. Alright, let's go wing attack. Nice, 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 nice. That's what we like to see. Okay, good, good, good. This is better than Ralts fared, I believe. Double team?
Yes.
Double team. It's gonna boost my evasion.
Actually, no.
Makuhita.
Ralts died against the Makuhita.
Vital Throw.
3rd. So.
I'm pretty sure Vital Throw. It goes 2nd, but it always hits. So evasion won't even do anything for me right now. This is what cost us fucking Marshtomp. Yes, alright, we need to not miss.
Yeah. The Meditite
Let's
took
fucking
Marshtomp.
go.
Took out Soltis and Figa.
We are not playing fucking games with you, Brawly. We are ready this time, you piece of shit. Okay.
Okay, well you're already ahead
Severely, yeah.
by 2. You have at this point you had already lost 2 Mons.
Very gets back to 27. That actually will save us another hit, I think, of Vital Throw. But I don't think it's gonna matter. This should do it right here. Ugh, fuck you. Chocobo is ready. Leader Brawly smoked.
Just like that. You went from losing 4 to losing none.
None.
You are back.
We're fucking back, baby. It's because I took some time to power up. But also, Chocobo was a game changer. Having the flying type. Yeah. Ralts just couldn't hang the same. If, like... The psychic moves were great. Like, I'm pretty sure Ralts took care of Machop just fine. But then... Meditite is half psychic. So it kind of shafts you with that play against the fighting type.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, last time you
can't be
fought
stopped.
Brawly, you lost Saltus and Figa against the Meditite, and then Billy Joa and Mine against the Makuhita. So.
Yeah, this went much better. Alright, let's get our Makuhita on the team right now. And
Okay.
I hate to do it, but
You're gonna put Seamus in?
I think I have to.
Put Seamus in the pen?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I have to, because, again, it's just the utility, basically. The things he can do has too much overlap with Gara, but Gara has pickup, which is huge in the beginning. You're a good boy. You hang out down there. Alright. These two will get evolved today, probably. Ooh!
So is your goal to your goal to do a little more training before you run into May? Because I don't know when the next
don't
actual fight is.
think so. I think we're in pretty good
I think
shape.
you're just gonna
to
go
press
straight
on.
for her.
Not straight for her, but we got the beach.
I
and
just mean like in
skateboard
terms of
stand.
like when you run into her, you're not gonna be like, yeah.
I'm not gonna turn around.
Yeah, gotcha.
When she's up. But there's still like 3 areas we have to go through before that encounter. So we should have some time to get a few more level ups for some guys. Hopefully we get Makahita closer to 15. Whether or not he's going to participate in that fight, I don't know. Is Makahita's a boy or a girl? I didn't even look. It is a boy. Wow, my whole squad's dudes except for Lady Ham.
And you know what that means.
I've seen this one before. Pokeball.
It's also not your whole, I mean your whole squad is, but it's not all of your mons.
No. One of the bugs, I think, is a chick.
One of the bugs, yeah.
Sorry,
I also don't know about...
but nothing-
Oh! Or Grigori. I didn't even think
I
about
didn't even
that.
look.
I guess the gender doesn't particularly matter unless there's like an actual physical difference. I know they start doing that later gens.
Yeah, there's a couple later on that do. Or for evolution's sake, like you can't get Vespiqueen unless you're Combi is
Right.
a chick.
Right.
Alright, you're annoying. For a wild fucking Zubat. Ah, this would have been a good one too. I would have loved a Laren. Or an Aggron.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, Rikishi doesn't even have fucking Vital Throw or anything yet? No fighting moves yet? Are there even any trainers in this game?
Oh no.
I thought there were. Yeah, when I'm playing this game like normally, Aggron's usually a mainstay on the final team. Pretty much anything that looks like a dinosaur is my pal.
Yeah, even though you're Team Kong, crazy.
Listen, I'm also a big.
So one thing I'll never understand about you is how you could ever be Team Kong and like dinosaurs.
I love dinosaurs.
I know. There's literal pictures of you getting like penetrated by them.
Fuck yourself.
Sorry, I tried to make that PC and it ended up being
So much
TOS.
worse. That's weird. Mud Slap's a huge move too. I fucking love Mud Slap. Lowers the accuracy. Wouldn't matter against Magneton because of Shockwave. But...
Can you believe you're only 3 fights away from being where you left off last time?
Yeah. I'm feeling okay. Our team comp is looking pretty good right now. Like we have options for most things. Maybe I wouldn't. No, I think I would say most. Well, we don't have anything electric, but to deal with that, we need electric deals with water types, but we have grass, and it deals with flying, but we have. Hopefully, somebody can learn rock.
Not to get ahead of ourselves, but if you make it through Watson, your next worry is fire.
Flannery, yeah. So hopefully, Lady Ham is still kicking. That's going to be our solution there right now. Everstone? Yeah, wow. How do I remember that? Ooh, Sableye. That's a cool one. Looks cool. Never really used them though.
Also, single
Evolution, yeah.
level, yeah. I mean, it has a mega form, but
Almost had a tragic accident.
Oh.
Hello.
Yeah, since I'm watching through Twitch on Xbox, it's a little delayed, so I'm missing like I'm gonna tell you exactly when I hear this.
Okay.
Now.
Maybe we're not really. Wow. Let's just put Sauron in front and stop fucking around. At least until we're closer to the exit of the cave. Hey, Callie.
Yeah, it's like full sentences behind, but it's alright. It doesn't bother me like audio-wise or visual. It's just that if I react to something very delayed, it's because I'm physically seeing it. If I was doing it off my phone, it'd be no problem, but I need that for spreadsheet because I don't feel like plugging my laptop in.
When are you getting a new laptop?
I don't know with this car now.
Yeah, that kind of shafted you, huh?
That fucked me on a new phone, a new laptop, and...
You need it? What's wrong with your phone?
It's just I've had it since 2019, so I'm sure it's getting close to that point where it's like I don't want to be around anymore, you know?
Yeah, it's gonna start getting slow.
Yeah. It hasn't yet, but I'm just assuming.
But it's threatening you. Steve.
Not even. It's just a feeling.
It's a Galaxy, what, 23? You need the S?
I have a Note 9.
Note. It's a Note.
They jumped from 9 to 20.
Steel Wing. What do we do with Steel Wing? I mean, I guess we probably teach it to Taylor, right? I do think Steven is a cooler champion battle than Wallace.
Oh, you'll be happy to know you're fighting both, so...
Do you fight Steven?
You fight both of them in Emerald, yes.
I don't remember when the Steven fight could be.
It's after Wallace.
Not in the Pokemon League, though. It's a separate thing.
It's, I mean, not in the Yeah, correct. It's separate. It's just after.
It kind of sounds familiar.
It's the same. You have to think of it the same way as how you went from
fight.
You went from Lance, from Lance to Bolt Cole.
Yeah.
Except you don't have a full league in between.
No, I'm trying to remember where he's even at. I think he's in the town with the. No, I think it's the town with the space center stuff.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
I think he's just like there looking off.
I had the information, back when you were doing your initial Emerald run. Because the only thing about playing like
Jesus
Emerald
Christ!
and Crystal and stuff is that you have to do, you're doing like almost twice the amount of fights because it's like, oh, you've got Aqua and Magma, you got.
I think it's still the same. It's a little more. It's not quite double, but it's like maybe a third more.
But yeah.
Like the same.
You have 37
fights
in Emeralds.
The same key fights happen against those teams, but they alternate which one you're fighting. And then I think you go to each of their like final layers.
Right.
So there's an extra fight there.
I was saying, there's 37 matches in Emerald, and I think there's only like
28,
32
Ruby Sapphire.
In Ruby Sapphire? Yeah, something like that.
Alright, maybe we go... I do want to level up Makahito a little bit still. But now we're prepared.
Hypothetically, who would you side with? Magma or Aqua?
like real life.
Like
Has to
if
be
you were in the position where it's like you had to choose one side, because obviously you don't have to pick either. But
Yeah, I mean, regular Earth, like I feel like it's gotta be magma, because there's already enough fucking ocean.
yeah, there's plenty of water in Hoenn.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably do magma.
That's crazy that they have an electric and a fire gym in Hoenn with the amount of fucking water.
Around, yeah.
And just like the water.
They also have a water
Pokemon in
gym.
general. Yeah. That makes more sense though.
Yeah. Well, they have volcano-y shit, so.
Yeah. But I mean, when you look at the actual map, like Hoenn could just be a group of islands. If it, like the amount, and you look at the Pokedex, the amount of water types is like.
It does have a lot of water types, doesn't it? Well, that's why I mentioned this the last time. I literally ran a team of all water types trying to play through it.
Yeah. So you did choose Aqua. Carry on.
In that run, yeah. I named my character Aqua and everything. Like, I literally
Aqua Grunt.
I
yeah.
went in intending to fucking do that. Alright, you got one more try, Gara. Stop fucking around. Fucking Zubat. Do I even... Fuck off, Zubat. Not interested in fighting a Zubat. I want an Aaron, so I can arm thrust it to death. Makahita's cool too. This will probably get Tailo to evolve. Am I stupid?
Yes.
I think I can go get the experience share right now. I think after we delivered that letter, they give us the experience share back at the Devon Corp.
Maybe.
I think that should be Swellow, or is it 22? Ah. Nice. All right, let's pop out of here. Let's go back. To Petalburg. Yes. I think a Crawdaunt would be pretty cool to get, but I'm pretty sure you can only get them in one specific spot, and you need the super rod to fish with. So I would only have one chance, and if I walk in any grass in that area before then, I would lose the opportunity to even try.
Technically, if you were fishing and you caught a Magikarp, it would be the Dupe's Claws, and you would have a second chance.
Interesting. There is also Goldeens there, I think.
Right. But I'm just saying, like, technically, if you were to make it
Hypothetically,
to
I
fishing,
could maybe have another chance.
you could potentially have two. Yes. But if you had a Goldeen, then
Sucks to suck.
I can't believe you risked getting a Silcoon after already having a Cascade. Like,
I can't believe it's not butter.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Who the hell's calling me? Oh, Roxanne. Hey. Roxanne! Were you just doing it too?
Yeah.
You were doing the original though, right? The soft one.
I just said Roxette, like,
Yeah. Just
Also-
in general.
10 o'clock on a fucking...
Friday night. What?
It's
So
a
you don't want
weekend,
to
I guess, but... Well, yeah, there's a lot more people here than you.
Yeah, that's fair.
In closer proximity, I should say. Because, like, if I was, like, in a different
Yeah, if you
area
were
of the
downstairs
house,
or
it wouldn't be
something.
that big of a deal.
Yeah, you're upstairs. You got what? You got your sister next to you,
Sister,
your brother
Matthew,
across the
and
hall,
parent.
and then the parents
Yeah.
and around the corner. How's that deck coming along?
Pretty much done.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. I don't know if
Are
or
they
when
gonna
the
stain it and
second
paint
level
it,
is
or-
gonna be. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I don't know if or when the second level is gonna be added on.
Oh, that'd be sick.
But that's the intent, is to have in the back of the house is to have a
Yeah.
second level.
Would you do stairs up to the top, or just have it be two
Yeah,
floors?
yeah.
Would you have like a door from the bathroom maybe leading out to it?
No, there'd be a cut in Matthew's room
In Matthew's
or my
room?
father's room. I don't remember. One of them. There's like out onto it.
I feel like it'd have to be Matt, because...
It's one or the other. They're
At
both their
least
wall share.
from
They
the-
both share a wall. So
Really? Your parents' wall wraps around
Yeah,
that
yeah.
far?
yeah.
So does every room go, like, behind Matt's, or it goes to that one wall on the side of the house?
Like it's that wall. So like they both
Okay. So
share. They both share
that side of
a
the house,
wall
both of the...
that
yeah,
is
yeah.
over top the sunroom. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So if the
Yeah,
deck
yeah,
went
yeah.
over top the sunroom, yeah.
I got you. I was thinking too much of the back side of the house.
Right. Well, they're on the front side of the house anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Dude, I'm fast as fuck, boy. Look at me. I'm fucking zooming. Oh, didn't actually mean to walk into that. Rustboro City. Is there anything? There's nothing I can catch in Rustboro.
Did you not already? I don't think so.
Not in the city itself, no.
Right.
I can save that in my back
that's-
pocket for an egg or something.
That's the trick. Yeah.
Somebody gives me the experience share. Who is it? Is it the main guy himself?
I don't know.
Excuse me, sir. I think this is the only person you can talk to across a table. Nice! It is the XP share. Good. That's what I thought.
Mr. Stone. Wait a minute. Like Steven's dad?
Oh! Steven
Is that
Stone,
true?
the stoner? No.
Yeah, it's Steven
is
Stone.
Steven's last name Stone?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yes. It's Steven Stone. That's the whole thing.
Never heard it.
What? Are you
Did he?
sucking my dick right now?
Yeah, bro. Hard as rock, Steven. I don't have any service here. I feel like this is game changing if you're right.
I'm pretty sure his last name is Stone.
You're right, Steven Stone.
Yeah.
Pokemon game,
that's what I
Steven's
thought.
last name is Stone.
Probably just doesn't bring it up ever.
Is Mr. Stone Steven's dad? A Pokemon League champion in the Hoenn region and son of Mr. Stone, the president of the Demon Corporation.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go, dude. What? I never.
I've been living here for 2 years,
Never
waiting for you to
fucking
come
put that
back.
together.
I've been living here with your mom for 2
They
years.
do they ever even like? They don't even ever
Reference
even
that?
mention that. I don't think.
Me and your mom just out here traveling to cities and Hoenn.
Learning
Meeting
the lore of
people.
Hoenn. While my mom's out here hoeing with my traveling companion. Damn.
Yeah, and your dad lives in town too, but I think they're separated,
We don't talk about it.
right? Because I mean, isn't that
This chick.
you
wants to do
move
this
here?
all
You
day.
move to town with your mom, right? Right? Like in the
I'm-
actual game. We're not talking your story. We're talking like in the game. Like you.
The mom lived here already.
Oh, she did.
Yeah. And you're just packing. Or your dad got the job at the gym, and then we all moved here.
Well, yeah, because you have the fucking Slackots moving boxes in.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, either way.
To Duford!
If we're talking, yeah, if we're talking cult canon, you know, obviously you and your mother just decided to move to Hoenn.
After I finally conquered the Pokemon League in Kanto.
And Johto and Kanto, yeah.
Well, the
We just
belief
cannot.
is
We just kind of yeah. Well, we kind of like just assumed that your brother stayed in Kanto while you traveled through Johto with me,
Yes.
and then yeah, like
Then-
yeah, let's
then I
go
finally came
visit
back in
Dad.
one, and then it was like, all right.
She's trying to rekindle stuff with your father. I get it.
Dang, Mama Colt is trying to work shit out.
Yeah, Mama Colt and Norman.
And Norman's Colt's father confirmed. What?
It is canonically.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Hey, one of you has something to give me, right?
But also somehow Bald Colt exists. That could be. That'll probably be explained in.
It's a multiversal kind of thing.
Yeah, in Ultra.
Yeah. Double battle, let's get it. I like double battles.
There is a fight with Red in Sun and Moon, right?
It's in one of the games of that era, and I think it's like weird to find
So it's
him.
probably
He's in,
one
like,
of the Ultras,
He's
right?
in like
Yeah.
a battle tent
So
kind of
technically,
thing, I think. I don't
yeah.
think he's,
So
like,
technically,
regular
you
Raz.
could run into Bald Colt again.
Yeah. I've never tried to find an emulator for freaking DS games before.
You do not have to worry about that yet.
This is true.
Right? Get through.
Let's get through this
Owen.
first, yes.
You haven't gotten back to Watson yet. Yes.
I'm scared. I'm not scared. This is gonna be fine. Magahita is gonna be a big help. He fucking leads off the Magneton, doesn't he? That was his first damn Pokemon.
Probably.
He's got 3 Pokemon or 2? Does he have a Magnemite, a Magneton?
I feel like he has
and then
3.
a Netra?
I feel like he has 3. But yeah, no, his Magneton wiped your team.
It did.
So-
It literally ran the freaking gauntlet on my squad. Yeah, I'm big time banking on Rikishi to be a game changer there. Bum 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 one more little shit kid up top.
In stages of prison.
Sorry, it's gonna pause for a moment. Let me just clear this notification here.
So
I wish there was a way for me to
stick
not
to
do
me.
that.
Stick to me like caramel. I do feel bad when I just sing random lyrics to songs that drop this like the day or just like very close to the time that you play because it really ages
The video?
the pod. But
I try to put stuff out more or less when it happens, minus the year hiatus.
yeah, of course.
What freaking co-op adventure are we running next, dude?
Salty Empire Week.
Yeah, it'll be here before you know it.
It's less than a month, or just over a month, I should say.
It's in
A month-ish.
May. We're fighting May, and I'm going to Maine
It's
soon.
gonna be May.
I'll tell you that we're going to Maine for her birthday.
Nope, just found out now.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick. There's a town in Maine called Norway. Fun fact. That's where we're going. It's on the western side of Maine, so it's not gonna be like the coastal stuff, but more wildernessy.
More Canadian.
Yeah, significantly more Canadian, more wilderness, more Montana-esque. I was hoping for. Makes the user move last, but it never misses. I never miss. All right, Bullseye, bro. Never mind. Sorry. I was about
Did you
to
say Montana?
Yeah, I did.
Do you know where Maine is?
I know. I'm not talking physical location. I'm talking
Okay.
vibes. Vibes.
Okay. I was starting to be like, sir, are you referring to Michigan?
Vast wilderness of landscapes was the point I was trying to make. Daredevil Born Again is fucking incredible.
Is it? It's almost over. It's one more week, right? And then
how many episodes?
2 more weeks? I think it's
on
9.
7.
Okay, so 2 more weeks, and then Kyle and I are gonna binge it, and then we can talk about it as much as you want.
Yeah. I'm hyped. I don't. Oh God, I want to talk about stuff now. It's like a spiritual successor.
Yeah, I put
you
that
kind of knew
together.
already. Like they clearly have their own story they want to tell.
Netflix shows are semi-canon. Yeah.
But they do.
Like they reference stuff. Yeah.
They tie it up nicely. Like fans needed some closure, but they have their own story to tell. So they like real quick kind of try to put a bow on some bits and pieces, so that you can move on. And I appreciated it. So hopefully you appreciate it too.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite Disney series so far? Like MCU series?
Loki.
Yeah, Loki was good. That was fun.
Yeah, not really a competition there. I had to think about it for a second, and I was like, no, I don't really think any other like really truly stood out. I liked What If, but that's animated. It doesn't quite count. I mean, it's still.
It was a fun concept.
I didn't have a problem with She-Hulk because it wasn't
fine.
very linear. You know what I mean? Moon Knight was fine.
I liked WandaVision.
WandaVision was pretty alright.
I have
Falcon
zero
Winter
fucking
Soldier
interest
was
in
good.
Agnes, whatever the hell that is.
I would definitely watch it.
Really?
Considerably better than you expect.
Interesting. All right, maybe I'm judging too quickly.
I know. I also was like, oh, I have no interest in that, and then I watched it, and I went, ooh.
Yeah.
Turns out, really fun.
Interesting.
The ones that I would pass on, Miss Marvel, I have not yet watched, but clearly it didn't matter because I saw the Marvels and I didn't feel like I missed anything.
That's
Echo, Kyle and I watched the first episode of.
Never
continued.
Yeah, I never touched that one.
Just felt like a character that didn't need to have their own show, especially after what they did in Hawkeye. But I understand it's like a kind of a stepping stone between Hawkeye and Daredevil. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
I mean, it is.
I haven't seen where the super is gonna matter yet.
Well, the entire plot of Echo revolves around Kingpin, so.
Interesting. So it's him moving from mob boss to his adventures in Daredevil Born Again?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not a spoiler. That was announced, so you don't have to hide that. I know it's going to be political.
Okay. Yeah,
but
the arc on that right now is basically waiting for him to lose his shit again. Like he's trying to be cool, but no fucking way.
Did you watch Hawkeye, by the way?
I did. It's been a hot minute. Okay. I would certainly need a refresher.
So like when, spoilers for whoever hasn't watched Hawkeye, but when Kingpin showed up, were you like, what?
I was hyped.
Yeah, because it happened the same week that Spider-Man No Way Home came out and Daredevil appeared.
I'm a really good lawyer.
Yeah. So it was like, oh, they're both back.
Yeah, that was exciting. I fucking love Daredevil. And Disney Plus it's good. It's good. It like
good.
They did not act like a bunch of pussies because it's on Disney Plus. I'll say that.
Of course. And that's all thanks to
John Bernthal, right? Oh no.
Well, Deadpool and Wolverine, but yes, John Bernthal also. I mean,
I know
the Punisher's
he
getting a
refused to
special.
come back because they were doing some weak shit. He was saying he didn't like the direction they were going with the show. And
Yeah,
didn't want to
but
participate. And
no,
then
but
they
I'm saying like the
basically overhauled
success
it.
of Deadpool and Wolverine being rated R really like helped.
Let them know they could push boundaries a little more.
Yeah.
I think
I'm sure also
I've gotten one F-bomb so
numbers-
far that I caught in Daredevil, and I
Well,
was
also
like,
like the streaming numbers when they moved the Netflix stuff over to Disney Plus
yeah.
was probably eye-opening.
For better or worse, I don't know how that compares.
I mean, people were downloading Disney Plus specifically to watch it,
Okay.
even though it's already been out for years. You know what I mean?
The freaking the Netflix shows were just great. They did an awesome job, I thought.
I particularly like
even
Punisher.
if you'd like,
I
even
particularly like
not being
Punisher
hung up on
season
being a
1,
superhero
episode
show.
8, about 4 minutes in.
Is that the jail fight?
No. No.
Which
not.
What is that? I need-
That's
what's her
that's
name?
the scene that features someone that we may know. And
Is it the brother? Karen's
no,
brother?
asshole. That's the scene that I'm in.
Oh, I don't recall.
Yeah.
You wearing a mask?
Season 1. No, I'm one of the homeless guys on the beach.
Oh. Alright, gonna have to go watch that again. I need a screenshot.
Yeah.
Show me a pay stub.
If I can find a pay stub from 2015, I will.
Alright, fuck you, Ringo. You're supposed to die. I am gonna need an electric type on the team, you know? That's kind of what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, but
now.
where are you gonna find an electric
Yeah,
guy?
and
Like,
who's...
you know what I mean?
I know, I mean, Pikachu's deep. If I remember correctly, Pikachu's in the Safari Zone. There's that place underneath, like the power plant, underneath Cycling Road. Can't get there until you have Surf, though.
Electric, Manetric,
Ooh,
Plusle,
Electric, yeah. Electric's cool, Electric's cool.
Plusle, Minun.
Which
Those are the only 4
I could get Electric
that are new, I
on
should say.
Cycling Road, the grass underneath Cycling Road. As long as we don't get a fucking Gulpin again. Why did I just send out Makuhita? Am I stupid?
I don't know. Did anyone die yet? And you're just like random passing?
No.
I
haven't been that sloppy.
Just playing, just like half-ass, not even paying attention. Like, all right.
Yeah, this is just a little bit of training, bullshitting before we get to Slateport. There's gonna be some ruckus when we get in there. Sailor Dwayne Johnson.
Have you cheated during your leveling?
What do you mean?
Like, has anyone died during your training on
I
screen?
mean, probably.
Ooh. So you're a cheater.
100%. But I wouldn't have done things if it mattered like that.
That's fair.
I would have paid attention and instead.
Right, you would have
it
come
was
in.
more
Right, you would have come
running
in
at
just-
1,000 speed and just tackling.
Right, you would have come. You would have come
Until
in
the
and be
level's
like,
back.
guys, while I was training, I lost 4 Pokemon.
The hell was that crash? Oh, I think I may have just went to the bathroom. Route 109. Interesting. I need to get a fishing rod.
Don't you already have one?
I need a better one because I think the old
Oh.
rod can only get Magikarps.
That's fair.
What do you guys sell cool stuff?
Too young to get better.
Oh.
Too old to retaliate like before.
Anything random bullshit I can sell? I have a nugget. That wasn't not enough. But I have 2 proteins to give to Rikishi. And he's gonna be extra strong to kill fucking Magneton. Rikishi is the chosen.
We'll see. I mean, he wasn't Jacinto, so.
Yeah, but Jacinto was a flying bug and got smoked.
Yeah.
But oh wait, hey, the name
Also
raider.
had-
Is the name raider here? I could have sworn he was in this.
Oh. Maybe.
Somewhere in the left, maybe.
If so, you gotta go name Docinto.
The powder jar. I never really messed with that. Do I have to win all the beauty contests too to defeat this game?
I mean, I don't have it written down, so.
No, I don't. Chairman of the Pokemon Fan Club. Okay.
You know, it's up to you. I mean, the Kimono girls did take out a member. Articuno took out some guy. You know what I mean? Like,
There's
some
not
like,
real battles.
yeah.
What's up? Oh, I don't know. He's probably stupid. This is him. Yes, I was right. I knew he was him. Okay. I will be back.
Okay.
I was talking to the name raider.
Oh. Oh, great, because you have to have him in your party.
Yeah. And I'm actually going to do this. And this. And this. Not like this. Not like this. Like this.
Oh, I see, because you want to level them. Got it.
Yep. We're going to get them both evolved. Silcoon. How are we going to spell Docinto? Just D-O and then Cinto?
D-O-S. D-O-S, right? Dos Cinto, right?
D-O-S-C?
Yeah, Dos Cinto. Like, 2. Dos.
I feel like... I think I want to ditch the S's. Let's see what that looks like.
Oh, you're putting an S on the end, too?
Docinto. Yeah, we're going with that.
So it's Do Cinto.
The C is fulfilling both jobs.
It's Dock into.
Dr. Cinto.
It's Dock into.
Route 110. Alright, do we go for this grass?
You got to
Do
dock
we
into
go
this
for-
fucking
Oh, I
grass
guess
right
it
now.
has to be this grass. Lingo!
Ah,
So, like, mine's dead.
No. Mine's dead, so this is a new one. Name it whatever you want, if you
Fuck.
catch it.
I don't want a goddamn Wingo. Let's see. Who's a bird? Fun bird. Wingo. I got it. Wingle, you will be Paul.
Paul? Why do I let this man? It's your run.
What's up?
They're your mons.
Yeah, oh fucking K. So Amanda loves to play this game. She calls it What Are the Odds, and disregard the name and the rules. But basically, you say what are the odds, 1 to blah blah blah, that you do this thing, and depending upon the severity of the thing, determines like 1 through whatever. Like, so if it's something simple, like what are the odds you know, say hello to this random person. All right, fine. That's fucking
Sure.
1 to 10. But what are the odds you shit your pants in public? That's fucking 1 to 100. You know, like
Sure.
so. We were playing at dinner. We were just fucking around doing dumb shit.
Shame about that electric, huh?
Yeah, it is. I'm actually severely annoyed right now. So I tried to get it with a big one. I did fucking 1 to 100. You go buy me a beer after this. Docento, let's go. And we both said 77. I fucking nailed her. So it starts escalating.
Gotcha.
It got to 1 to 5. I hit her with 1 to 5. What are the odds? 1 to 500. You buy the dinner. She's okay. 1, 2, 3, and then I said 4, and she said fucking 200 something, whatever. Docento is back, baby. Reborn.
Well,
Jacinto reborn.
Yeah. It's basically Mothra 2.0.
Yes. And then, so then
You
she
have
hits
Mothra.
it back at me. She's like, okay, fine. 1 to 500. You gotta buy the dinner. Place was pretty expensive. That bill is gonna be over $100 easy. And, it's fucking, we go 1, 2, 3, and I said 312, clear as day. And she said 112. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. I heard 212. She swears to God she fucking said 312.
She didn't say
And I'm like,
300.
there's
She's
no
bullshit.
fucking way. She's like, I
No,
swear
she's
on
bullshit.
everything. I'm like, get out of here. We're fucking going at it. So we ended up compromising my previous one I got. So we ended up compromising this one too. This is just because of the stutter. And like, I get with longer words or longer numbers, I guess it could be skeptical that you could have pretended you fucking heard what the other person was saying and then you tried to say the same thing. So I think moving forward, longer numbers, we'll have to write it down. That way there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Oh, of course. Whoa, they both evolved just like that.
Yeah, I may or may not have gotten them basically one battle away from leveling up. Shit, I should have went Mothra here. Duststock songs.
You already had a Mothra.
I did? I used Mothra already?
Yeah, Gen 1.
Was it a Venomoth?
Probably.
We probably didn't even get that far. It was probably a Venonat. Never even got the chance.
I lied. You had a Mothra. Oh, Mothra. Yeah, you're right. Venonat died against Whitney's Miltank.
Oh, I didn't even get a chance! Oh, I heard her voice faintly in the distance. I'm like, what the hell is that? Alright, so we got our bugs ready to shine if they're needed, if they're called upon.
Mhm.
I definitely just thought his name was Oddish for a second. Alright, maybe we'll level these 3 up a little bit in between sessions. Just to try to keep the backups balanced and ready to go should something tragic happen.
Sure. Of course.
Now I need to figure out, where do I go next? I'm gonna
May.
keep Rikishi heaven. I can't get that way. The T-Mach was blocking the path.
Oh. Well, you have to fight them then.
Yeah, they're in town. Oh, here we go. Ma'am. Okay. The package. We have to deliver the package. Is this it? It goes to a sailor guy. Sir? Doohickey. Doohickey's a great word.
Can you believe at this point you had already had 4 deaths last time you were here?
I don't want to talk about it. We're back with a vengeance. Everything must die. Okay, now I can get in here, right? What if I didn't have 50?
Oof. You would have had to given up. You would have had to sacrifice a Amon, right?
What?
Blood sacrifice, I believe.
Blood sacrifice for $50? 50 Poke coins?
Sure.
What do they call it? What do they call the currency? Is it yen?
It's the little Y, right?
Yeah, something like that. Maybe it is yen.
Pokemon currency is Pokemon dollars or Poke dollars in Japanese. There you go.
Poke dollars.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, I know. I was just.
Oh,
I was saying.
I thought you were
was just
looking it up
saying out loud
also.
and acknowledging it.
I also think that's really boring.
It is. They could have named it like.
They're called
Kachugas.
something. Like Goldango.
Goldango. The Dangos of Gold. Who are you people?
You know that's the Pokemon that's made of gold, right?
Goldango? I didn't know that was a thing.
Pokemon 1000.
That's a Pokemon?
It's Pokemon 1000.
Damn, I'm gonna have to start doing my research again.
He rides a surfboard and he's made of gold.
Oh, I see him. Oh, this asshole? Okay. I recognize him now. Ooh, a Sharpedo would be cool, too. If I get a Hoenn water type, they would probably replace Lady Ham. Just, I mean...
That makes sense.
We've used an Azumarill already.
Yeah. And it was a champion. Rest in
It
peace,
was.
Hammond. I think the only champion that's, I mean, aside from the ones that
Deceased.
died in fights, like in champion fights,
Yeah.
um,
The only champion to be lost. So there's still Ukaru's...
a guy died.
Oh, to Red.
Guy lost
yeah,
Bald
Bald
Colt,
Colt, excuse
yeah.
me.
Guy the knockout, but
Hey, if I was gonna lose
yeah, I
anybody,
believe Hammond.
that's the one to lose.
Yeah.
Sorry, guy.
Yeah, Russell, Leviathan, Yup, and Ukaruz are all still alive. Yeah.
Anybody else that could fight a Carvana? I could use Scorpion and Leash Life. Alright. Riddle me this, Batman. Shedinja. When Nincada evolves to Ninjask, if you have an empty slot on your team, you will also get Shedinja. Does that count as catching a Pokemon in wherever I'm standing? Because it would be registered to the Pokédex at that point. So, like, if I wanted to get away with that, I would have to...
I'd allow it. Because you are kind of in its own thing. That, also, I'm realizing now, should probably mark down the other champions that you have, because they are also
They may
Pokemon
become
that you
relevant?
can catch and replace. Because they weren't on the list that I sent you of like names you've already had. I only sent you the ones that were in the box. I mean, you're not going to run into a Magmar
No.
or a Tentacruel, right?
Tentacool could,
Okay.
and then I
So
would
you-
evolve it.
I mean, you could definitely get a
Tentacruel.
Magneton.
Yep.
So
I had
you
a
could potentially...
Magneton
Yeah,
on my
Brussels.
main team? Oh, that was
He's
Brussels.
a champion, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So Brussels, Leviathan are the only ones that you can find
In this one, realistic.
in this one, because Ukaruz and Yup are both not in this gen.
Yep, they would have to be traded or transferred somehow from Fire Red, Leaf Green.
Yeah.
Later, Scott. That's my boss's name.
Yeah, so if you catch a Tentacool or a Magnemite, just remember that they're your champion. You just have to re-evolve them.
Yeah, they'd have to at least get some action. Alright, Route 10. I can't go in there yet because I need the bike. Oh, hey, Professor Elm. I don't remember you. No, Birch, excuse me. I don't remember you being there, right? May ain't here, bro. She's a little farther on, actually.
And again, technically speaking, you did have 2 Pokemon in your box. That say if you catch an Oddish or a Gulpin, you can I'll just allow it because they were technically already a part of your
team
box
and did
before
not.
the yeah.
They would just be returning. They would be coming back to where they were. So they would not count as the Pokemon from that route.
Yeah, they would not count in that.
They're a freebie.
Yeah. So.
Oh, good to know.
Your worry about a Gulpin doesn't matter.
Awful lot of electricity here. Let's not get caught with something tragic. Both of them freaking shockwave my Chocobo and kill him. I'll be like, no! You were the chosen one. Got a fart. Oh, there it is. Dun, another puzzle, probably. Oh, mine. Double mines, bro. Do they have static? They're gonna paralyze me when I do this.
Oh no.
Oh, they're gonna paralyze me when they do that. A berry. Huh. You know, this battle right here is actually a bit of an eye-opener. I may not be as good shape for Watson as I think I am.
Oh, you're not at Watson yet.
I know, but I'm fighting 2 electric types right now.
Well, you're also only going to be fighting 1 at a time with Watson.
Yeah, but 2 relatively weak electric types, and it's taken me longer than it should have to kill them.
Yeah, but you got 2 more other fights to deal with before you get to him.
This is true. I need a ground type move.
Yeah.
Or I just need Rikishi to be a beast by then.
When does Rikishi evolve?
I think it's like 38. It's deep.
Ooh. Yeah.
Might be like 34. I think it's deep though.
Find out. $24.
Oh, that's it? Oh, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. We can get that. We can make that.
I hope that's the right generation. Hold on, let me look at that again. In Generation 3, Makahita evolves into Hariyama at level 2. Yeah, okay.
Nice. Nice. That's fantastic. That's great to know. We'll get that by the time we fight Watson. Hell yeah. Because we'll still have Cycling Road. We still have the handful of trainers up there to fight. We still have another rival battle. We have Wally. Yeah.
Yeah, you have May and Wally still.
Yeah, we're in pretty good shape. We'll probably get May and Wally done tonight, and then we'll do, I don't know, we'll see how we're doing time-wise, and maybe we'll do Cycling Road tonight, too. Alright, I gotta tingle. I'll be right back. Oh yeah. All right. All right, now that it's starting to cool down at night, I think we can turn this fan off. I'm not sure how many times I have to pull that. So I'm going to get a fucking CAT scan of my brain next week. That's fun.
Oh.
Woohoo. It's really my sinus canals, cavities, whatever, that region of my skull. Because I can't breathe, ever. So they're trying to fix it.
Man, you really embracing that nerd life, huh?
The 30's hitting me hard, man.
Yeah, I can't breathe.
I can't see without my glasses.
Nah, but it's at the point where there's so much pressure in my head that, like, I'm getting headaches, like, every day. And, I think it's affecting my vision.
Oh.
So, we gotta do something about that. Hope this Voltron's not a serious problem.
And that's when they look at it and they go, "No, you're just being a little bitch." You're just like,
yeah,
"Ah."
I'd be like, that's fantastic. Thank you for telling me. I'll be on my way.
Yeah. Thanks. And they'll be like, "That's sir, that's $4,000."
Yeah, that'll be $4,000, please. My first bill was $80 for my first doctor visit. Then it was like $35 for the X-rays that I had to go for. Then I had to do an allergy panel. I don't know how much that one is yet. I didn't get that bill. Then there was the follow-up office visits. That'll be another $80 probably. And then I don't know how much the CAT scan's gonna be. It's probably gonna be fucking stupid. Amanda said they have to put me in like a fucking tunnel. I didn't mean to plant a Chestoberry.
Oh, you've never even witnessed a CAT scan before?
I don't know. Is it the same as like an MRI? You go in that fucking...
Yeah, you
bed
lay down
with
and
the shit over
they
you?
put you into like a, you know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have a fun time with that. I don't like small spaces.
No, you're gonna hear a lot of sound.
Yeah, is it loud? Oh, jeez. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a great time, but...
We'll see.
Fix me up. I think I'll be okay. I'll tell you, the first... so they put me on antibiotics and a steroid to try to get, like, the swelling down a little bit. And I felt awesome while I was taking that. And then as soon as that was done, bullshit came on. Yeah, so, I mean, we clearly have grass Pokemon handled. We've got grass and fighting handled. Chocobo's got that on rock. Fire, I'm not too worried about. We got Lady Ham. We got a couple options. Do I want Fake Out? A first turn, first strike move that causes switch. Maybe a nice little troll move. I'll probably not use it very often. If we can get a ground type move before this battle, that would be even better. Let's go ahead and heal up. Yeah, so fire, we got Lady Ham to deal with that. Psychic. Is Bug super effective against Psychic, or is it the other way around? I always get those two mixed up.
You've always been better at type advantage and disadvantage than I am.
Yeah. Ground types were good. Rock types were good. Flyers, I don't really have an answer for yet. Makahita has Rock Tomb, but he's also a fighting type, so I wouldn't want to send him out against the bird.
Oh, Devil May Cry's out on
Netflix?
Netflix.
Is series?
It's a series, animated series, and the theme song is Evanescence.
Yep. I did hear the song. Banger.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not Anywhere But Here by Memories Don't Lie, but it's pretty good.
I wouldn't compare the two.
Different energies.
Yeah.
No Spotify still, huh? No, none of them. Have any of
Nope.
them gone up?
Nope. I'm thinking next Friday will be one full month. Well, next Wednesday will be one full month, and I'm thinking that should.
Have you tried like to reach out and follow up and be like, hey man, what's hold up? Is there like a
No, because the last time I
contact
did
email
that, they were like, please be patient, and then She Pray didn't drop for like, I think She Pray was supposed to come out in beginning of May and it ended up not dropping till July.
Wow. Yeah,
So-
a month behind, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna let them go through the system until they, if they email me that there was an issue, I'll be like, hey, just so you know, this song is supposed to come out on this date. But I mean, in terms of everything else's numbers is looking good, so
Nice.
too worried.
So how,
It's just
how
a shame
many how many tracks are fully complete?
Okay, minor spoiler, I guess. Let me just look at it real quick and I'll tell you.
You don't have to. There's no release date. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I wanna confirm with you before, or like with myself. 7
Nice.
out of a number.
Skitty's cool. That's one you don't see used too often. That was one of my sister's favorite Pokemon.
Interesting.
They were fucking obsessed with Skitty.
I'll be honest, wouldn't expect that.
Yeah. Kimmy's favorite was Tyranitar. Is Tyranitar.
That makes sense.
Yeah. She fucking loves Tyranitar.
I find that a lot of people's favorite tends to actually come from Gen 2, even though there's not a lot of them.
Those Gen 2 had bangers.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, not like Gen 1 or 3, but like Gen 2's back, because it was such a smaller,
Yeah.
I think it's like 80, right?
84 or something like that.
But I mean, my favorite Pokemon and my favorite Legendary both come from Gen 2, so.
Typhlosion and Entei? Well, Cyndaquil and Entei?
Cyndaquil and Entei, yeah.
I think
Gotta
Lugia is my
specifically
favorite
mention it's
Legendary.
Cyndaquil, you know?
So I'm with you there. Lugia and
I guess we
Charizard.
don't. I am feeling a little peeved about Pokemon ZA because 2 of the 3 starters are Johto starters.
And wasn't
Like,
I mean Arceus
why?
was already Cyndaquil, wasn't it?
Arceus, yeah, well that's also part of it, but yeah, Arceus had Cyndaquil, Rowlet, and
And now Legends is doing Chikorita and Totodile?
yes,
And
and
then-
Tepig.
Tepig.
Oshawott was the other one, by the way.
I wanted maybe they just think Johto needs some more love. but,
See, because like in Arceus, there were 2 of the 3 were starters that I had, right? And I was like, oh, maybe I'll go with Oshawott, right? Because I didn't use that one, but it was Cyndaquil. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh,
So I got it.
right. And now with ZA, I was like, all right, I'll just do that again. I'll see which ones were available,
And try and mix it
and
up.
like which ones I already had, and try to mix it up. But now, 2 of them are ones I didn't have, and one of them is the one I did. And I'm like, do I really
But
want
the
to go
2 you
back to
didn't have
Tepig
are
and do
JoJo's.
another fighter? You know? Or another fire. Did I say fighter? Fire.
Yes, yes, you did.
Well, it's firefighting, right?
It is, yes.
But it'll be different anyway because it's a regional variant.
Chocobo only needs a little more to get to 22.
I don't know.
We're
I gotta
probably
see
just gonna
what
keep these
I gotta see what the new
typing
like
is gonna be.
regional
We
version
don't- we haven't
of
seen any
Totodile and
evolutions
Chikorita.
of them
Yeah.
yet.
No. I mean, there's some art that exists that may potentially be real,
Yeah, it's all speculative.
and if
though.
that's the case, the best looking one is Bailey, or not Bailey, fucking Meganium. So maybe that? I don't know. Just based off appearance alone.
That one was my odd man out for sure in that gen.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever beaten the Hide Master's place, like fully.
Couldn't tell you.
I know I've gotten
Wasn't
pretty
there.
far, but I don't know what comes at the end of it. I'm gonna have to pimp out my secret base off stream and then do like a sick base reveal.
Could do that. You know, you've got a bee drill in the daycare,
He's been in there for years. Moises.
a nursery, whatever it's called.
I think it was called a daycare still.
I can
What is
actually
this the one that came in
confirm.
here and yelled at me and said I was playing wrong?
Moises, I think so.
Yeah, he was from like Portugal or something. Peru. Something south of it.
It is a daycare.
Yeah, I thought so.
These nuts could have a good time in daycare.
Did you just go back and snipe that just now?
Don't ever say that again, please.
No, I have it clipped.
Oh, I said something inappropriate.
You said these nuts could have a good time in the daycare.
Oh my gosh. My bad.
It was just very funny because you just kept going.
Like, I'm just gonna try and move on from this one. No, no, no.
No, you didn't even realize, yeah.
Not when Johnny's here.
In fact, here, you can go ahead. I'm just gonna send it to you again, just so you
Yeah,
can...
yeah. Just so I can revel in it.
It's always fun to go back to old streams and relive them,
Absolutely.
you know?
That's why I just get them all posted to YouTube. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and hold them on my fucking hard drive for 8 years, but you know, you can always just go back and watch it and have a little laugh with yourself. And so you also kind of see like it's like a time journal, you know. Like, oh my god, that's what I looked like 4 years ago. What the hell was I doing there? Or like if I, you know, actually tried and improved shit, like you could see a quality increase.
This
things like
clip
that.
was June 10th, 2023.
Three, wow.
So this had to have been... Well, Azul is still alive, so... Oh, and there's a Puchiena, so it was during your previous time in Hoenn. Oh, that would make sense, because these nuts is a Gulpin, so...
Yes. Gulpin these nuts. Still funny.
Yeah.
$24 for Hariyama, huh? We got this. We're at 20.
And again, like I said, if you run into a wild Gulpin or Oddish, you can just grab them because they were already in your box.
Yeah.
For
we'll
Emerald.
just go back into the box and be chilling.
Yeah.
It was, what was it, pizza and these nuts?
Yeah.
Oh, rare candy. Nice. Thank you. Love that. Always love a rare candy. Go ahead, make your tricks. I think I
Rare candies really only matter once you get into like the back half.
Yeah, and it starts
When
taking
you're catching
freaking
something
years to
new
level
and yeah.
something
Well, I mean, especially in a Nuzlocke, like you lose late.
up. Yeah,
quick.
and need to just try and beef somebody up quickly. I usually try and pop them when I'm like if I'm training up a Pokemon and I'm one level away from evolving or something.
Yeah.
Once I hit that point, I'm like, all right, let's use the rare candy. You gotta stare quick. All right, we're gonna go for another catch, I think, unless that's still Route 110. I don't know if it is a division or not. When you get underneath Cyclone
I don't
Road
know.
there.
Did you catch on 109? You were on 109. for a moment.
109 is below Slateport. It's just the beach. So there's
okay.
water there, but the only thing I would be able to get would be a Magikarp.
With what you've got currently.
Correct. With the resources I have at my disposal. Oh no, it's still Route 110.
Oh well.
This guy's got an electric with him. He already beats ass. No, he's got an errand. We do not actually have any of these for, so we're going to switch to Rikishi. This is a steel type, so we'll be able to fist him to death. I said what I said.
Technically speaking, there's two. You have two options for a tentacle. Well, you have a tentacle and a tentacle.
Yeah, Leviathan was our Johto runner. And
Kraken.
the Kraken. Let's go.
Kraken was actually from Kanto that you pulled over, and it's never evolved. Oh, that's who your fucking shiny was, Leviathan.
Get out of here.
Yeah, that's why you caught him, because that's why you already had a
That's why I
tentacle.
caught a second tentacle.
And you caught a second tentacle because it was a shiny.
You know, now that you say that, it almost sounds familiar.
Yeah, I think it was Leviathan. It was Leviathan or Kraken.
It would have had to been the one I used. If I got a shiny, there's no way I would have left it
Yeah.
in the box.
Then yeah, it was Leviathan is a shiny. Was a shiny.
Shinies are an exception, right? They're,
Yeah.
They're special.
That was the whole
you
thing,
just
yeah.
Catch 'em and go.
I was like, there's no reason for you to have caught a second tentacle.
I mean, unless I was just padding the box with
Yeah.
items.
Yeah, no, I think I'm pretty. Yeah, that is familiar to me. That is familiar to me.
Well, shit. Back in these games, it was like a 1 in 8,000 chance for it to be shiny. So
Right.
I
Yeah.
freaking never saw them.
Right.
I
So technically speaking, if you were to catch a tentacle, go Kraken,
because
unless it's a shiny again.
there's no way.
There's no way.
Oh, speaking of ways, it's Maze.
Oh, you're at May?
Yeah, you know what? Let me go. I'm gonna go grab a water real quick so I can get some hydration for this fight. We're feeling a little parched. Hear me?
Yep.
You gotta keep them hydrated. Abinda. Oh, it starts off with a wingle, huh? Little bird be bird crime. Combuskin. We're going Combuskin already. Yeah, I mean, he's a fighting type now, so we're going to stick with Chocobo. I think I could have taken that experience share off Makahita by now. He's strong enough to defend himself. And Lombre for the finish. You know what? Do we just run this with Chocobo the whole way? Is he that gangster? He is. Nice. 22. Is that evolution? That's Swellow? Yeah, I think. Yes. Bum 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 bum.
Wow.
That's what I like to see. The item finder. Never gonna use that. Train a lot harder for next time. I just beat your ass, lady.
She did say, I know it's a little silly coming from me.
She knew. Alright, let's get the experience share on Lady Ham. Get Lady Ham leveled up a little bit. Try and continuously work on keeping our team nice and balanced. Oh, wow! I just felt like checking that piece of grass right there. This is all still Route 110, which we can't do shit about.
You just did, wait, you just did that like without even thinking? You just-
Yeah. I just saw that open patch of grass there, and I just was like, you know what? I have to check.
Okay.
If you can't groove, you're getting left behind. Dude, I'll show you a groove. Want to groove with me, bro? Collector Edwin and guitarist Joseph. Joseph.
You dancing with the Monkey King?
Yeah, the Monkey King. Let's go. I miss him already. Favorite boss from Split Fiction?
Probably.
Yeah.
I liked the Ice King.
The Ice King was cool. Well, his first scene was incredible. Pet me
Yeah.
or die. Like, what? Oh, there's the static.
The thing is, both of those come from the same world, so it's like, I guess that was my favorite world in Split Fiction. When we were the animals. Or you
Yeah.
were a tree, I guess. We were transforming.
Yeah, that was a fun one. Oh, the robot balls was pretty good too.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. That was probably my favorite sci-fi one.
It had a lot of mixing.
I can't believe we missed a side story somewhere.
Yeah. I'm also pretty bummed about that.
I don't even know what it could have been. That's what
Where?
like really
where?
sucks. Yeah.
Because I mean, usually they call it out pretty clear, and I thought we were pretty thorough, like looking around,
But then again, we did also
taking
miss
different paths and shit.
benches. 2 benches.
Yeah.
I did love it. Spoilers. I did love at the end when they're like walking away. At the end, and there's 2 benches sitting there.
Yeah, we're like, yeah, there's
I
5,
was
6
like,
right
"The
there.
benches, there you
Let us
go."
get them. Let us have it. This counts. You ever use Shift Tree?
Never use shift tree.
Grass type?
No,
Grass and dark.
if not.
Pretty cool. I've also never really. I think you need a leaf stone to evolve. I've used Ludicolo before.
Well, I'm surprised because Nuzleaf is the reason a Nuzlocke exists.
Yeah, the signature name.
So
What is it? The first guy that really like made it relevant.
the first person that did it
had a
used
Nuzleaf
a Nuzleaf.
as like his
It was
signature.
he just ran the whole thing as a Nuzleaf, and the deal was that he couldn't die
Yeah,
or he couldn't lose. But it was like
and then it evolved from there.
yeah, that became into so yeah. Hence the term NUZLOCKE.
Yes. I have a paralyzing one. How many cherry berries do I have? 5?
By the way, you're 5-0 on important fights right now.
Good. I should be. This is what we were meant to be all along. I guess probably.
Which means you're doing better than you did in Johto, or obviously the first time you played Hoenn. And
Better than Johto?
if
Who did
you
I
can
lose
do-
somebody early in Johto?
Miltank,
Oh, that's right.
you lost Diesel, Mothra, and Mango.
Yeah, that was Gym 3. That was 5 fights in. Right?
That was
So there really wasn't
fight
many
5,
fights.
yeah.
That was 5.
Rival, Faulkner, Rival.
What'd you call me?
And then in Johto, you didn't lose anybody until.
Ooh, that was.
Well, I guess you lost some guys in Wild Encounter and like regular gym fights, but or not gym fights, but regular just trainer fights. But in terms of the actual like main fights, you didn't fight 13. So. Kanto. Did you just lose someone? Is that why you went quiet, or you just?
No, I thought I was making a terrible mistake. And then
I was like, he's getting very quiet.
I
Should
was
look
getting
up
a
at the
little
screen
concerned.
right now?
I was getting a little concerned because like they had a combo out that really it gave me pause because like the Abra confusion could give Rikishi a problem. But my other options would have been Chocobo, but Magnemite's out there, so he could have electrocuted him to death. So I got worried, and I ended up sending out Gara, who didn't have any weaknesses, but already had taken some damage, so didn't really have all that much health left. So it's just like it could have gone south quickly, and I got mildly concerned for a moment. Maybe a little more than mildly, but we're okay. We're okay now. Everything is fine. Everything is awesome. This guy's got fish for me to fight, right? Everything is cool when you work as a team. Everything is great when you shit in your pants.
Okay. Why not?
I need a ground type. I'd love to have something better to deal with these tentacles and poison Pokemon that I encounter more often than I like. Another tentacle, water, and poison. That's all he is. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and rats. What?
I miss you, Eradicate.
No! What happened to Eradicate?
You threw him off a boat, I think.
Oh! You Eradicate that I murdered. And you went to the Lavender Town to lay him to rest.
The
Right?
tower, yeah.
Yeah. R.I.P.
You lost Eradicate too. You had Yuki.
Who was it?
Yuki?
Yuki?
Lost to a Juggler's Drowsy.
I think that was a chatter. I think.
Must have been.
We've been sitting steady on 4 today. A little weird.
Oh yeah, you also have Splinter the Ratata. Ratata. That is
Splinter?
still alive. Splinter, yeah.
Yeah, no Ratatas here though to acquire.
I know, there's like a bunch, like Gen 3 wasn't a reboot, like Gen 5 was, for example. But, oh yeah, dude.
Gen 3 had a
Black
lot
and
of
White?
fresh mods.
Black and White, you're gonna have a brand new, 100% brand new.
Yeah.
But then Black and White 2 is when you'll be able to like start pulling some back.
Starting to have some repeats again. I don't know if I ever.
You know that, right? Because
I
Black
think I
and
might have
White,
done
Black
that.
and White started fresh. There wasn't a single Pokemon from generations before.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I never thought about that.
Because it was supposed to be a reboot.
Just to let you start fresh, all new Pokemon, not have so much of the same shit over and over again.
Yeah. And then people were
Shout out
like
to the
all
school Charizard.
pissy about it, so they're like, all right, Black and White 2.
All right, let's go, Lady Ham.
Lady Ham's evolving?
Yeah, Azumarill coming in hot.
So you're still waiting on Rikishi, Gara, and Scorpion.
To evolve,
Right?
yes. I believe Scorpion is 20. Rikishi, we know now, is 24. And Gara, I think, is 20-ish as well. But Gara, I don't really want to sit the experience share on him because I want to pick up stuff.
Yeah, right. So you have to actually use them.
Which, actually, we're about to fight a bunch of kind of random trainers, so it might be a good time to get some action in these
Just be
couple
careful.
of routes around the area. Make sure I have enough health to run to the Pokemon Center. 47? Yeah, Ricky should be fine. Azumarill at level 18. That's a little weird. It's kind of early, I feel like.
Well, I mean, that was the whole thing for getting Hammond back, is you were able to get an Azumarill very quickly.
Yeah. Oh, I would have thought it was more like 20 to 24 as well. Alright, what do you think this special guy here in this town is this time? I'm Giddy. I have a scintillating story for you. Yeah, sure. Bath is so magical, don't you agree? Also, I was thinking, Voltorb is so sunny. Yeah. So what do I think? We should chat again. That's all you got? What if I say no? Oh, he's still going. Oh my god. Is this just gonna go on forever? Okay. Jesus. I was like, am I stuck in a loop?
Oh man, he's starting to go one mon at a time.
Yeah, I was like, what do we do here?
Out of order too, so you don't even know where you are.
What do I have to do to get the bike? They call me ride out. Your running shoes. Yes, they're filthy. I did come from far away.
Bike?
Oh, nice. He's just gonna give it to me. Mock bike and acro bike. We're gonna go mock.
Yeah, a bike is free, but you know, a piece of jerky is $5,000.
Alright, so we got a couple trainers down there. We got Wally over here.
I was gonna say, are you ready for Wally already?
I think so. I'm not too. I don't think he's really anything to worry about. I think we're gonna go do. Let's fight these trainers next to us. Then we will. We're gonna fight this little bit of trainers to the right. We're gonna do Cycling Road. We're gonna do Wally. And I think that's where we'll checkpoint.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. But that means the first fight the next time you start up.
It's pretty much Watson. Not necessarily. There's still some stuff to the left I could do. I could go meet Wally's family if, you know, we don't feel ready for some reason. But I think we're in decent shape. I'd like to get maybe everybody to 20. Would be good. Would be a good checkpoint.
Yeah, that's one thing about your Nuzlocke that is just accurate, which you're not level capping at
At
gym.
the gym. Yeah, I'm close to it. I forget what Wally goes up to. I don't know exactly what everybody gets to.
Oh, the trainers don't matter, like the you know, the rival fights and stuff, it's whatever, but like the actual gyms themselves, you're technically not supposed, like,
I mean,
in a Nuzlocke,
Brawley
you're
only
technically
had
not supposed to go
Brawley
over
had
the level.
18, right? Makahita was up to 18, which is what Chocobo was going into it. I'm not far from it. It's not like I'm going into level 30.
Right. I'm just, yeah.
I'm just not actually looking up what level it is that I have to stop at.
Right, and also, like, one of the
Pretty
things
sure
is that, like, you
Magneton's
get
an
into
18.
random, you get into a before it, and then you level up, that suddenly that mon is disqualified from being used.
Yeah, fuck that. That would be sick.
Yeah. One of these days,
Mid-fight, you
whenever
can't
you're
use them
whenever you're
anymore.
comfortable, unrelated to the Great Nuzlocke, you should do a true hardcore Nuzlocke.
Ugh.
See if you can do it. We'll see how well you do in every generation.
Yeah, if it
Demolish
starts to get too
comparatively.
easy, and then it's like, okay, let's find a way to kick it up a notch.
Yeah.
Maybe each game I win successfully, we can add a rule on or something.
Like, because right now, technically,
I've
Your
only got
best
one
run.
W so far, so
yeah, and technically your Gen 2 run was your best because you only had 9 death.
Really?
Yeah. And fucking one of them was post game, like post Lance.
Fuck, we missed. That resets Fury Cutter, right? Makes it back to base damage.
Actually, you had a huge run because Cultist died against the Electrode.
The
at the-
Electrodes, which was before Gym 7,
yeah.
and then I didn't lose anybody until.
And then you didn't
the
lose
Pokemon
anybody
game.
until Guy against Old Cold.
Oh wow, I made it all the way through the Pokemon League without losing anyone.
That's what I'm saying. That was your champion team, man, so far.
Yeah, it's like
Rest in peace, Hammond.
once you get through the kind of leveling up and finding your team phase, it does kind of level out for a while, unless you make a mistake or you know,
Yeah.
you're not paying attention, you do something stupid, a critical hit happens.
Right.
That's what'll get you from there. Or you know, you stay out in the wilds just a little too long, your team gets whittled down, some shit like that. Get rocked, you loser.
What I might do over the next week is actually go back and just confirm that
Is that what?
that Leviathan was a shiny.
I still kind of think you're bugging, but
I'm
If
pretty sure because
that
I remember,
might
I
explain why
distinctly
I caught
remember
an
you like
extra fucking
screaming because you found a shiny.
That, you know, that's the
I
case. That's
distinctly
fucking
remember it
crazy.
happening.
'Cause the odds of that back in these games were so small.
Well, because it happened so close to you finding Entei.
I feel like I remember where it was too. I'm pretty sure I caught him on the way to whatever that town is in the far southwest where we ran into Usain again, aka Athen. You have to
Leviathan's
surf. You have to surf all the way down there.
Leviathan's first fight was against Chuck,
Yeah, checks out. I caught him after the 4th gym.
and he was already a Tentacruel. So I think you caught him as a Tentacruel
Entirely possible.
because he was a shiny. Pretty sure that's how that works. I don't know. I'll if I find it, I'll let you know.
Yeah, it would have been after the
upload
4th gym.
For sure.
Oh my god, why did that do so much damage? Is there nothing that heals confusion?
Yeah, just ask the teacher.
Can you clarify this, please?
That reminds me. I'm in a group chat with some of the pool players.
Yep.
And one of my teammates' name is Jessica. So
Yep.
every time she plays, I do some nonsense, like I'll say something like, if she hits it really well, I'll be like, Jessica.
Yes.
And then like if she fucks it up, I'll be like, man, what a messica. You know, like, and I keep doing stuff like that,
Adding
right?
the onto something else.
Yeah. Yeah, the ask. So like, we were in the chat, and a couple other people don't know about it. So I
they
was
thought
like,
you were
don't
just
have
being
too much fun,
ridiculous.
Blessica. She goes, nah, Saturday's gonna be for Messica. That makes Bressica.
Depressica?
And then one of the other girls, Sarah, goes, Confusica, and I was like, no, that's not how it works.
Just
You
stop
can't just
it.
put a word in front of it.
You don't
It's
just
gotta
put
rhyme
ick
with
on
Essica.
everything. Yeah. It's gotta
like,
be.
you gotta play a real
there's
game of
pattern
chess.
to it.
You know? It's anyone's Guessica. You know? And someone said, I was just wondering how many variations you come up with, and I was like, yeah, it's pretty impressica.
That's a stretch. Yeah.
So I said, I would like to be done with this, but now I'm curious how many words you can come up with, and I get two.
I lost you there.
Uh,
Get to what?
Obsessica.
Obsessica.
So might be hard to processica it all. Unlessica, we take a recessica. But I do have something to confessica.
I'm already.
I'm
annoyed.
reading a list.
What'd you do? Look up words that end in ESS?
Yeah.
You stupid.
And then Tips goes, save it for Saturday. I said, there'll be lessica of it then, but yesica.
It's gonna wear out a little by then.
Yeah, I'm already
No,
done.
it
But that was it. There was just like 70 of them. I was
Just kept
I
coming.
just kept going.
Yeah, I'd have been like, bro, shut the fuck up.
You saying confused, how do you solve confused, just made me think of that.
Alright, cycling road, Wally, safe. Let's get this.
Alright.
Come on, Rikishi. We're going for Hariyama by the end of this, and we should have Lady Ham up to level 20. And maybe we'll give the XP share to we'll give it to Scorpion now. Maybe we'll even get Ninjask today. No, I don't think we have that much XP to get still. music's got so much pep to it. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Keep up with my speed. Yes, I'm literally on a mob.
Gara's probably not going to evolve, right?
No, not this session. Because he's got to get to 20, and I'm not taking the fucking... or I'm not putting anything on him, because I want him to keep using pickup. Maybe we'll evolve him at the start of next session. We'll go fight some of those trainers to the left.
Yeah, there.
We'll go visit the daycare. And just sit here and be scared of Watson.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking going in there.
I'm kind of excited to see the panic on your face as you walk back in.
You know what's actually giving me more confidence is fighting a bunch of Magnemites right now. And
Yeah, that's
watching
fair.
how Rikishi's doing against them. It's like a warm-up. So,
They're going to be a little higher level, but yeah.
correct. Yeah, I think Magneton was an 18 or a 20 maybe. And then, Manetrix like a 24. Or Magneton might have been a 24 and Manetrix a 26.
You didn't even get some Manetrix, so it doesn't matter.
Don't even know, yeah. I know he's lurking. He's waiting to get me. Who's his first Pokemon? Is it Electrike or is it a Magnum? Oh, maybe is it a Voltorb? Maybe a Voltorb.
I thought it was the Magneton. I thought it was the whole point.
No, I'm pretty sure he's got 3 Pokemon.
Right, but I thought the whole point was that you didn't even get through the Magneton.
No, I didn't get to Manetrix the 3rd Pokemon usually. Oh my god, this is awful. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I beat whoever he sent out first.
It's highly possible.
That
I
could
think
be
you were
right.
worried about us.
I know, I was so worried about the Manetric. I didn't think Magneton was going to give me trouble like that. And then it did. So, we will not make that mistake again.
We'll see.
We'll certainly try, I should say.
Yeah, but your team again was just like very.
We were pretty bare bones after Brawly.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I did not take the necessary time to scale everybody up and balance the squad out. Be prepared for it. We were running and gunning pretty hard. But Rikishi's fucking gonna be a game changer here.
For sure.
I'm feeling a lot better with him on the squad. So, no, what the hell is this? Is that yours that you didn't drink, or is this another one? You trying to hurt me? You want to just hook up an IV of caffeine to my arm? We could do that.
At 1:45 PM?
Yeah. We have a meeting at the bank tomorrow for signing up for life insurance. That's fun.
Well, that makes sense. If you're going for a CAT scan, they decide that you have cancer. Or
I should
whatever.
probably get that before then, right?
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, that was in the back of my mind. I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and get that before, you know, we worst case scenario learn something is actually wrong with me.
Yeah.
And suddenly I'm not eligible, you know? God forbid something happens, you know? We just don't want one of us to be stuck with the house and not know what to do, you know? But. I was busting my ENT's chops about she was asking me about like my headache symptoms. She's like, you know, you ever get blurry vision with it? I'm like, yeah, like I can't see as good as I should be able to, but like I know my prescription's right. She's like, what any like colors or flashing or like double vision? I'm like, nope. But I'm like, which one of those do we start worrying about cancer? That's like, is it a brain tumor leaning on my skull?
Yeah.
That's what we don't want to hear.
Right.
So, obviously, fingers crossed.
I think at this
I'd be
point, if you had a
pissed.
tumor, the thing that would be most noticeable about it is the fact that you are just an idiot.
Fuck you. I'm actually a goddamn
And no one's
genius.
ever actually been worried about that, right?
My memory isn't quite what it used to be. But
Your memory's always been a little,
you make
tricky.
shit up half the time. Fuck you
but I don't.
mean. Yeah, you do.
Here's the thing: is I don't. It's just that
Bullshit.
everybody pinpoints certain like core memories in their youth. I've known you for 25 years. You know what I mean?
25 years! Alright, Wally, it's time to beat your ass. We didn't get Makahita tonight.
You mean Ariana?
Yes, that's what I meant. That's exactly what I meant. Alright.
Bad your memory, huh?
It's failing, man. I'm telling you, it's the brain tumor.
We should probably stop joking about that.
Yeah,
But
probably. Bro, I'll be pissed.
really, that's the
Everybody's
word you
getting
wanna
these
use?
fucking hands. Everyone's getting these hands. Alright, the Harbor Mail I bought because somebody here wants it. And they will trade me... Oh, Rock Smash? Yeah, I'll take Rock Smash, that's cool. Somebody will trade me the coin case for this. Something's on TV. The Name Raider show. Hey, he's about to talk about Docinto.
Nice.
Will be a strong performer in battles. Docinto might never see the fucking light of day.
Better knock on some wood.
Yeah, it would be... Let's see, who would have to perish for Docintos to be on the squad?
Scorpion.
Scorpion, of course, would be number one. But if that was the case, Sheamus
Glaurung.
is next on deck. I would... Yeah, you know, I'd probably go Glaurung first, too, because Psychic. He has more psychic potential, right? With Confusion, I'm pretty sure he learns actually Psychic. Although I think
Also, I just
Docinto
think
can
Dust
learn...
Dogs is just a better Mon than Beautify.
I think Beautify can learn Psychic as well. Showtime. Who we leading with? Sauron? Yeah, it's gotta be. Yes, I will fight you, Wally. Does he only have Ralts, or does he have more Pokemon by now? That I don't know.
I wish I could remember. I mean, because like these early like quote rival fights are so fast that it's like, I guess he only has Ralts.
Ah! Yeah, making my accuracy go down with Fairy Cutter is pretty annoying. Its whole point is getting multiple attacks in. Nice. There we go. I think that animation came from opposite sides that time. Interesting. Damn right, you lost. I'm the fucking king.
Okay. Are you calling it there? Or you said you wanted to do something else.
Well, we have this area to the left. We could go fuck around here a little bit and try and get our Hariyama. Maybe we'll just get Hariyama.
It's
and then
up
we'll
to
save
you.
it.
It's almost midnight, so it's up to you.
We'll make it
I
before
know it's
midnight.
past your bedtime.
It is big time. I took a small nap today, and I had a espresso, maybe. I don't know. Whatever Amanda made here.
The IV thing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. How we looking? How's the squad looking? What's Rikishi at? How much XP does he need? 943? Let's get that. Route 117. So we're gonna fight. I think if we fight. No, not this guy. This guy. You have 6 Pokemon, don't you? Can this get us our 943 to see Makuhita? Oh my god, I did it again. Hariyama? Nice.
Oof. That is a good question.
They'd have to each get me a little more than 100 XP, and it does not look like that's going to be the case because of the XP share. But there is a second trainer out here. With, well, I mean, there's more than a second. There's another breeder that has 6 Pokemon. Really, bro? Come on, Makuhita, stop fucking around. Give him the stink face and let's move on. Zigzagoon doesn't stand a chance. Dusted. 1 shot. No? 2 shot. This is my favorite area to train once when you start getting farther into the game and like people actually start rebattling you and stuff. You have some Pokemon in the daycare and you skirt back and forth on this strip right here. And trainers will rebattle you all day long. When I did that Swampert run, I forgot you had to surf to the right to get to like a 4-tree city in that area. And I ended up just fucking staying here for like days. All my Pokemon were like level 60 before I even moved on because I couldn't remember where to go. Ding dong, all I do though was look at a map. Nice. Alright, Breeder Isaac is defeated.
This guy had like quite a variety.
Yeah, he's cool. I like fighting him. He's got 6 Pokemon, and they're all somewhat different.
Very similar to your team, but that's just because it's early game still.
Yeah, I mean, especially if I had Seamus still in the squad. We would have had a Poochyena. He would have checked off 4 of them. Poochyena, Zigzagoon, Tailo, and Makuhita. Right? Who were his other 2? He had Aaron. I don't have Aaron. And he had, was there another one I don't have? Must have been.
You have 2 Zigzagoons, right?
Did he have 2 Zigzagoons?
I don't know why I felt like you had, well, I don't know. I literally was just watching it.
Oh. Triathlete Maria. She has the Doduo.
I can't wait for you to get to Galar and deal with the regional Zigzagoon.
I'll beat the shit out of that Zigzagoon.
It's the Obstagoon you gotta worry about.
Yeah, Obstagoon's so badass though.
I know.
I like him a lot. Normal and dark? Or is he just dark?
Obstagoon is a dark normal.
Nice. I was right the first time. Alright, we beat the Doduo. I didn't actually need to fight this lady yet. Yeah, see, so this water right here is where I can get Corphish. And it's the only place I think you can in this game. But
don't think you've
need...
ever had one before.
No, certainly not, because I think you need the super rod to get them. And I did not get far enough in this game to get said super rod.
Right.
Matter of fact, I'm not even sure where you get the super rod.
Right here, baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, first wild Dustox, or not wild, but first Dustox fight. Didn't like that.
Hey, I mean, unless there's like a random encounter, accidentally lose someone, the next potential death isn't until Watson again.
but Watson is
Can't wait to write.
right.
Can't wait to write down 6 more Watson's Magneton. Over it.
He's right here. He's looking for me. He can smell my swallow, I'm sure. He's like, come here, you fucking bird. Let me vaporize you. Oh!
Hypothetically, if you did have to sacrifice someone in that fight, nah, don't even worry about it. Don't even think about it. You won't have to. You'll be fine.
It would definitely be Scorpion.
Yeah, that makes sense. That would be the second time you've done it.
Sacrifice him?
Yeah, you sacrificed Arnold.
Sorry, Arnold. Listen, bugs are replaceable.
Hey, not for nothing, but technically speaking, you could pull out the exact same team that you had the last time you fought him with what you've got in the box right now.
Wait, really? The whole 6? So I'm
Mighty Anna,
we can
Mighty
level up.
Anna, already.
Okay.
Mighty Anna, Azumarill, Beautyfly, Nincada, Gyarados.
Wow. The ultimate rematch.
Oh, and Loudred, excuse me.
That's where we're missing. Oh no, I do have a Whismur. I do.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
literally could.
Yeah.
Wow.
You would just have to evolve 4 of them. 3 of them.
Nah, I'm good. That would be funny though if I run in with that team just to get smoked again.
Yeah.
Because they're not
Ad became O, Flounder became Seamus, Hammond became Lady Ham, Joe became Docinto, Arnold became Scorpion, and Azul became Grigori.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna come in with a new team.
Yeah, I'm just saying
it's
interesting that you could technically run it back.
Run the same squad, yeah. That is pretty funny. I didn't level up any of those guys, or not any of them, but a good chunk.
3 of them.
He would just sit there and laugh. Look at this idiot. What do you think you're gonna do? Oh, fuck you, Sauron. Come on.
Well, I'd open up with a Mighty Anna.
He knows Rock Smash. I was hoping Rock Smash would help me more than it did.
Yeah, you also, not for nothing,
Super
but you really do
effective,
like
lowers
having
their
your
defense.
Kata sitting in your 6th spot.
It's the loser spot.
He just sits in spot 6.
He's
Just
there
as a
for
filler,
when I
so
need
you
him.
have 6 team, yeah.
He's
Just so you have 6.
He's my HM slave right now. Cut and flash. This should be Hariyama right now. Yep. Meryl down. Is that enough? Yes. Nice. 24. And a skitty for the finish. disintegrate.
So, my thought on what you should
Yes.
probably do between now and then is actually,
Evaluate my life.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say try to get Gara and Scorpion up, but
Yeah, I'll
that's
probably.
necessary.
They're pretty close. I'll get them both to like 19, just so that they'll be ready to evolve next sesh early.
Yeah.
We have Hariyama. That's the goal we wanted tonight. We're pretty much ready for Watson, I think. Next session, next week, we're gonna likely open up with that gym.
Yeah.
This is our game changer right here. We're gonna have to bank on Hariyama smoking Watson's first 2 Pokemon, and then then we worry about Manectric. I really would love to have a ground move. Like, it's too bad I don't have Mud Slap or Mud Shot on anybody. And Ninkata.
Well, if it makes you feel better, you didn't on the last team either.
Yeah, that's probably why I fucking died.
Oh, you shouldn't have lost Marsh Stomp.
I
to
really
fucking
shouldn't have
Dolly.
Marsh Stomp. Lost Master that hey, it could have been a different story, but it fucking wasn't. So now we must try again, and we will. Hey, an honor and a privilege as always. Thank you for joining me on our glorious home and adventure, comrade. Everybody else, Godspeed, comrades, and we'll see you next time. Fuck yeah.